What's going on, Soul Nation? Ginger Prime here, and we've got the North America Xbox beta date. Not going to tease it out. March 17th. Mark your calendars. That's actually going to be a huge, massive date if you guys want to mark your calendar for just that date alone. I'm telling you right now, the 17th is going to be a pretty big day in terms of gaming news and more. So just stay tuned for that. Anyway, so beyond that, we've got the beta date. Open beta starts next week, March 17th. Play one of Japan's biggest online action RPGs coming first on Xbox One. More information coming soon to their official website. They do have a post up today, a blog post. We'll cover that here in this video as well. I just want to highlight this out, get the information to you, mark your days. Now you'll note there is also no end date to this open beta. It's been a long time theory of mine that the beta itself is going to go into basically serve as a soft launch for the game's official release. If you're not aware, they've already confirmed they're not going to wipe your character. Your progress from the closed beta to this beta to eventual release, full release, progress carries on. So feel free to block the time, get ready to play. We're here on Ship 2 for Ginger Prime. You can check out our Discord if you want to hook up with us. We're going to be on Xbox, and this is also having crossplay with PC, but you can see here on the screen, no official PC news here today. So it says, the tweet is finally here, everyone. We'll have more information and exciting news to come soon. This is going to be a busy week, so stay tuned here to the channel. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you feel like we've earned your subscription, we hope that you come back for more of our videos and more, as well as the times that my voice cracks while recording because I'm so freaking excited. So anyway, that is the tweet, that is the post, that is the date. Let's talk about the blog. So here we go. This is apparently the news post for Reggie Figs and me that I had up, and I was talking with Chris, and here's the blog post, and let's dive in. Oracle log number 2, this was posted today. Today we look back at the closed beta test. Join us for a very special blog where we recap the unique experience and share our hopes for what comes next. In anticipation for it was hanging in the air on the morning of Friday, February 7th, it was almost palpable. Coffee had been made, social media pages had been opened. Yeah, that's us here. And PSO2's team sat excitedly waited for the gates to open. First the official website, forum launched, and then we feasted on the first glimpse of our community in action. So different from the pieces that throughout the glimpses of Twitter and Facebook, these were organic conversations taking place in real time. People sharing thoughts and concerns, impressions and hopes. Later, the true test was upon us, or rather the servers, as thousands of players clicked the same button simultaneously to bring them to a closed beta test, the world of Oracle. So let me in. If you were around for the opening of the ships, then you're aware that we've had a few more participants than anticipated. While you might think that we were thrilled to have this problem, as so many people were wanting to join ARCs, our main concern was the community, who we suffered alongside with as we had to wait to see them into their PSO2 environment. Now we gathered around the monitors displaying charming streamers as they expertly engaged their viewers during the downtime, and they were truly amazed seeing that they were those that watched were maintaining a happy and, dare we say, proud attitude. Our community was simply proud that so many people wanted to play this game that they've waited so long for. In hindsight, this may be what is responsible for making the growing Phantasy Star Online 2 community such a strong entity, the bonds shared by passionate longtime fans of the franchise serving as the foundation. If you couldn't wait 8 years and have played PSO2 before, we understand. If you waited all this time to finally play it, we appreciate your excitement and anticipation. Either way, if you've joined us for the closed beta test, then you're a part of this foundation, one made of the first and most dedicated ARC's members. Rolf Copter. Fortunately, after the maintenance, the number of issues reported shrunk drastically, and the servers went from being inaccessible to flawless, or at least as flawless as can be expected for a closed beta test. Yes, it even stood up to quite a few of you jumping simultaneously in the same location. In the moment of collective jumping, we believe PSO2 captured a simple joy of the early 2000s massively multiplayer online games, in which seemed to have somehow been resurrected on our ships. Chat bubbles flew as people asked questions and joked, while circles of dancing characters started to form. You explored the symbol art system and used it to entertain your fellows, and used it in some ways that we will have to strictly address moving forward. The feeling of a lively digital world that has been restored, and the interactions were visible to the naked eye. To be poetic, it was like watching the flower blossom outside of its blooming season. Emergency code unite. Perhaps the most memorable moment for many we couldn't count at the time. It took place when a group of ARCs in the shopping plaza were watching the trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog and quickly followed by a live Quina concert, excuse me. Either way, let me know in the comments below how to pronounce that. And as the sparks and blue lights faded, the shopping plaza was suddenly awash in red. Sirens blared and the loudspeakers announced an urgent quest. Players ran to gather the quest counter in nervous anticipation and rapid succession of the events that created a moment of public unity felt by all. Another glimpse that we caught and shared experiences with our community featured about 20 bouncing photon chairs in the gate arena and chat bubbles flying with questions. So where'd you get those? FYI, we got them from the Fun Forum, which is fantastic. Lots of photon chairs. Totally recommend. We'll do again. Anyway, so looking ahead, as we look back to the closed beta test, it is and with fond memories that about also anticipation for the future that we've seen the antics of our community. We can't wait to see your action again. What other group experiences will you have? How else will you find ways to amuse yourself and us? And with what new ways will your bond with strangers, rehabilitating the camaraderie of bygone days in online gaming? Only time will tell. The PSO2 team. Guys, this is going to be fantastic and excellent, and honestly, I cannot wait to dive back into my character and continue my journey with this beta. Now, I got this news as I was driving back from my sister's in Arkansas. I was visiting her this weekend. I was like, you know that I'm going to be on the road when the beta date, the open beta date officially launches. Now, again, like I said, this does not address PC. This doesn't address any other platforms outside of Xbox. I'm going to continue to be an advocate for those other platforms. I'm going to continue to try to give you guys the most up-to-date news and my opinion whenever possible. So I am really excited about the 17th. And at the same time, knowing also what is going to be dropping on the 17th, it's going to be a busy week for me personally as a gamer. So what does that mean? And what can you expect for coverage? Well, this week, as the information becomes more solidified, as questions are answered, well, we're going to do our best to cover them here. I will try not to spam you guys with too many videos. I will try to wait and make sure that there's enough information and try to maybe merge it into one video, just so that I'm not sitting here like, hey, here's 5 minutes of this, and here's, in 10 minutes another revelation is dropped. So just be sure to check us out on Twitter, Work to Game. And the link will be in the description below if you want up-to-date information or kind of, quick reactions and retweets and things like that. That would be probably preferable. Also, again, check out our Discord, which you can try to link up with other like-minded players, both on Xbox and since this is crossplay with PC. And hopefully in the future, more platforms will be added to this ever-growing list. I think it's very important that if you're interested, if you've ever been a fan of Phantasy Star Online 2, to check this game out. It's got a lot of content. It's got a lot of history, and if we ever also want to see like this game evolve and this franchise evolve, showing interest is ultimately going to be a good thing. Now, again, if you got questions, we do have our playlist here. Hit me up personally if you need me. We're here to help and hopefully help welcome you into this beautiful world that is Phantasy Star Online 2. I cannot wait to get your impressions of this, especially if you weren't able to play the closed beta. So if you got questions, sound off in the comments below. Hit us up on Twitter, Discord, etc. And hope to hear from you. But anyway, for the Soul Nation, this is Ginger Prime. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.